Have you ever wondered, why do bad things happen to good people? Even King Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived, asked the same question. There is something else meaningless that occurs on earth, the righteous who get what the wicked deserve, and the wicked who get what the righteous deserve. Ecclesiastes 8:14. Even with all his wisdom, Solomon couldn't make sense of it, and maybe neither can you. Today we won't pretend to have easy answers, but we search for something deeper, a glimpse into the heart of a father who feels every tear and loves you greatly. This world wasn't created for pain. In the beginning, there was no death, no cancer, no heartbreak. But when sin entered the world, it broke not just hearts, not just families, even nature itself. All of creation is groaning, Romans 8:22. This means pain doesn't always happen because someone sinned. It happens because we live in a fallen world. And in that brokenness, even the good get hurt. But here's something we don't often think about. Just because we're free to choose doesn't mean we always choose what God wants. Most people mean well. They try to do what feels right. But what feels right to us isn't always right in God's eyes. See, our idea of good is shaped by feelings, culture, and personal opinion. But God's will is based on truth, truth that never changes. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end, it leads to death. Proverbs 14:12. The further we drift from God's truth, the more people get hurt, even if no one meant to cause harm. Take the environment, for example. A clothing executive wants profit. The consumer wants to feel good. Neither goal is wrong, but down the line, waste, pollution, health problems. It started with good intention, but it caused harm. War works the same way. One side feels threatened, the other wants power. The innocent pay the price. The point is, we can't build a healed world on broken choices, and without God's truth, even our best intentions fall short. And maybe that's why this question hurts so deeply, because we feel like goodness should protect us. But the truth is, God never promised a pain-free life. He promised something better. Jesus didn't say, "Follow me and nothing will go wrong." He said, "In this world, you will have trouble." But he didn't stop there. He added, "Take heart, I have overcome the world." God never promised that choosing him would mean comfort, but he did promise we'd never face pain alone. And that's why he says we all serve something, God herself. When we choose God, we're choosing peace, purpose, and strength through the storm. God doesn't cause the pain, but he can use it. Joseph was betrayed and imprisoned, but through his suffering, God saved nations. Job lost everything, but through his loss, we learned faith that endures. Paul was beaten and shipwrecked, but through it all, he wrote letters that still strengthen the church today. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Not all things are good, but all things can be used for good. God doesn't waste pain, he repurposes it. If anyone didn't deserve pain, it was Jesus. Sinless, our redemption came through his suffering. If God didn't spare his own son from pain, could it be that suffering isn't the absence of love, but the proof of it? Through Jesus, we see this truth. God doesn't watch us suffer from a distance. He stepped into it with us, and he overcame it. You may not have the answers, but you have a choice: to trust the world or the one who made it, to serve yourself or the Father who loves you, to let pain define you or let God redeem it. Bad things happen to good people, but that's not the end of the story. If you're hurting, comment below. Let's pray for each other.